Part 2 of my King Crimson collection. Don't think this video will be as long because not as thick as the first go around. But anyway, left off on a young person's guide to King Crimson. And if you missed the first part, I'll probably put a link down at the bottom so you can watch it. And basically, next, Fripp just kind of broke up the band. There's no other words to say it. Kind of did his own thing and put out a solo album, which you will see in here. And yeah, after that, Fripp recruited Adrian Belew, crazy guy, if you know who he is. Tony Levin, insanely crazy bass player slash stick player. If you don't know what the stick is, type stick, guitar, whatever, stick, Chapman stick, that's what it's called. So type that in on YouTube and you'll see what it is. He might even come up. Anyway, and formed this and got Bill Bruford back, and basically they came out with this monster of an album, Discipline. And they are no longer on Atlantic anymore. They're on Warner Brothers. There it is. It's the only copy I have, but that's US first pressing. Next. The next album, which the shirt I'm wearing. Beat. Same lineup. Another great album. There it is. And I have two copies of this. Same pressing, but I noticed a difference about them. Different colors. You can kind of see the tints and the music note. Kind of different. I don't know. I'm just one of those collector people that do that with their... King Crimson's the only band that I collect multiple copies of. Next, this is cool. It's a 12-inch promotional single for Beat. It's got 3 of the songs on there. Let's see. Heartbeat, Neil and Jack and Me, and Saturine and Tangier. I don't really know how to say it. It's an instrumental, but yeah. Awesome. Cool find. Next, we have 3 of A Perfect Pair. All these albums kind of coincide with each other. This one came out in '84. Again, US first pressing. Don't have any imports on these. Next, this is another kind of the same thing, promotional single. And this is for Sleepless, the single edit and the album version. Pretty cool. And next, I've shown this in one of my past videos because I was so excited about it. It's my only King Crimson bootleg, surprisingly. So, pretty sad I only have one bootleg, but I run into stuff as I go. This is Absent Lovers. This is, to my knowledge, this is a more obscure bootleg. And this was made in Canada. There it is. And it sounds just perfectly like in a live album. It's not bootlegs. It sounds like a soundboard recording. And it's great. It's from the 3 of A Perfect Pair tour, and it's one of the last shows they did on the tour, which was the last show they did in maybe a decade. Actually, I believe a decade. So there's that, Absent Lovers. Next, this is going to be, that's all the King Crimson I have. I've got King Crimson Project kind of stuff. This is solo stuff. Side project, solo, any kind of, that kind of stuff. I've got two grails to show you from this section. These are very hard to come by. And I happen to find them and get them with pretty dang good prices. First of all, pre-King Crimson, Giles, The Cheerful Insanity of Giles, Giles and Fripp. It's not an original copy. It's a Japanese pressing that came out in '76. Mint as can be. Perfect condition. It's crazy, a little weird on the weird side, but I got this for a price of $30. That's right, $30. If you know about this album, it is worth a whole lot more than that because it's rare, and plus this one's just absolutely mint. But this is a real weird album. You should check it out if you're into the weird stuff. Next, after In the Wake of Poseidon came out, this album came out by McDonald and Giles. This is a Canadian issue. I have a US pressing as well, but it's horrible condition, and I don't allow it in my collection anymore. That's how it goes in my collection. If you're not good enough, you're out. You're out. But this one's really nice condition. It's on Cotillion, and this basically sounds like King Crimson, their first two albums. This is basically a third album that coincides with those. So if you like early King Crimson, this is basically the same thing, just without Fripp playing the guitar. Basically the same thing. Next, moving into just strictly solo kind of stuff, I guess. Yeah, basically. Start with Belew, go in alphabetical order. Adrian Belew's first solo album, Lone Rhino, on Island Records. Next, his second album, Twang Guitar King. Twang Band King. Twang Bar King. I don't know why I forgot that, and I can't read it, so. Obviously, I don't care too much about this album. I'm just going to say the truth. It's only in my collection because I love King Crimson. Not a huge Belew fan, but he does have his good albums. And personally, this is my favorite one. This is Mr. Music Head. Came out in 1989. Love it. Great album. His best that I've heard. Next, Bill Bruford's side project, Earthworks. It's a jazz kind of thing. And yeah, jazz. 87. I like it a lot, actually. Really cool. It's only Bill Bruford I've got. I know he's got a lot more albums out there. Now this one is probably slight grail. Slight grail. Not a full grail and not a holy grail, but slight grail. This is Fripp and Eno, No Pussyfooting. Perfect. Mint condition. It's a soundscape album. 2 songs. Basically the same thing throughout the entire album. Not gonna lie. But it's real soothing. Next, we have Robert Fripp's Exposure. And this is such a great album. This is a really great album. Next, Robert Fripp's Exposure. This is a sealed copy of it. And it's a different pressing. Not really sure which one came first, but pretty sure the other one did. So, there's that. Next, Robert Fripp, Let the Power Fall. I'm missing 1 or 2 Fripp albums. So, if it's not in here, it's not in there. I will get it. I will get them all. That's my mission in life. JK. So there that is. This is a soundscape album using Frippatonics. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. And I happened to run into another Let the Power Fall. And this is really cool. It's got a promotional letter with it. To tell you the truth, I was just looking at the album. I saw it. I was going to get it for somebody, and I pulled out that and I was like, I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Next, Robert Fripp's The League of Gentlemen. Kind of new wavy album. Robert Fripp, there is no boundary lines on Robert Fripp. He can do anything he wants to. Next, one of two, Andy Summers and Robert Fripp. This is I Advanced Mask. That's the first of 2 albums they did together. And it's on AM, the Police's record. This is Andy Summers and Robert Fripp, Bewitched, the second. This is cool. This is Robert Fripp's Network. It's kind of an EP, and this is UK pressing. Came out in '86, I believe. No. 85. Sorry. Got lost in the words on here. It's kind of new wave, kind of that kind of stuff. Next, Toya and Fripp, The Lady and the Tiger. Toya is Robert Fripp's wife now. So, came out in '86. Yes, this one's '86. And basically, this is Robert Fripp playing a soundscape and Toya telling the story of the Lady and Tiger over it. I didn't think it was going to be that good, but I gotta say, it's when the needle comes off of the second side, I don't know, you just feel so relaxed. I don't know, like you just got a massage or something. If you're really into the album, that's what happens. Kind of crazy, but I don't know. That's what happened to me. Next, solo artist, Peter Seinfeld. This is his solo album, Still. He was the lyricist for King Crimson. Oh, wow. I'm a loser. Anyway, that's it. There's a lot of players from King Crimson that play on this. So that's pretty cool. This is the final King Crimson related thing I have. Album. And then I have a whole ton of CDs and a couple cassettes. But anyway. This is Jazik, I don't know how to say his last name, Fripp and Collins. This is The Scarcity of Miracles. This is a 200 gram vinyl. I think it came out in 2010, I believe. Not entirely sure. No, 2011 is when this came out. Very good album. It's very mysterious kind of sounding. It's really good. I liked it a lot. So there it is. Scarcity of Miracles. And I hope I haven't bored you guys too terribly long. So, hope you enjoyed this collection that I have. I certainly most enjoy it. And it'll keep building. I still buy King Crimson albums whenever I can, wherever I see something different that I don't have. I'll just pick it up. So, thanks for watching, guys. See you guys later.